And Dante, what has this recruiting process been like over the past couple of years for you?
This whole recruiting process has been a true blessing. Like I said, there's been a lot of sacrifices put into it. Of course, like I said, shout out to God. Of course, probably the main piece into my recruitment, and of course, coming with my dad, my mom, mainly my family behind me. So it's been a rough process, and I truly appreciate it.
When you were looking at the schools you're considering, I just listed off a couple of them there. What is most important to you?
The most important thing, of course, to me through this whole recruiting process is, of course, going to a program that's going to develop quarterbacks. Main thing, of course, is the player going to high school and to college. His main thing is development. Of course, another piece would be, facility-wise to help me get all the attributes to help me reach my goal through college for injuries or, praying for not injuries, but injuries or anything apart about it. And really being playmakers. You need to have a school that has playmakers around you and help you be the best you can be on the field.
All right, having said all of that, I know you're ready to make it official. Dante, where will you be committing to play your college football?
First, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for putting me through a phase as a young kid I thought I'd never get to see. Secondly, I would like to thank SportsCenter for giving me the opportunity to announce my commitment live on their broadcast. Coming from Detroit, not many people get the chance to do the things I'm doing, and I am blessed for it. That's why my process has been a very long one. I wanted to be a sponge and soak in as much info, build relationships, and help better myself mentally and physically along the way. Thank you to my family, Young Go-Getters, P80, Cam Newton, and all my Little League organizations to help me get to where I'm at today. With that being said, I would like to announce my commitment to University of Oregon.
Dante, congratulations. You pull out the Oregon Ducks green hat. Your family, your coaches beside you. What led to your decision to choose Oregon?
Coming to, of course, being Oregon. Like I said, Coach Lanning, of course, being the head coach. He just came off a national championship, so he knows what it takes to get to, of course, the national championship and what to build to a program. We're coming with Coach Dillingham. Like I said, he's a great offensive coordinator, great quarterback coach. Like I said, our bond has been going on for about 3+ years now. Like I said, they have a great staff. Like I said, the playmakers there, of course, everybody has the hashtag Dante to Dante. So they have a lot of playmakers, a lot of people to help me get to where I need to be. Like I said, I know it's far from home, but like I said, with NIL, with many things coming part of it, like I said, I'm just blessed to be in the position I am.
Dante, you mentioned there you had a bond with Dillingham and you had a bond with the coaching staff for the past couple of years. Were they recruiting you prior to them going to Oregon, and the fact that they went to Oregon really sealed this up for you?
Right. So when Coach Cristobal was at Oregon, of course they recruited me, and then when he went to Miami, they recruited me. But with Coach Lanning and Coach Dillingham, I never knew Coach Lanning because I visited Georgia multiple times, but he was on the defensive side, so I never got the chance to talk to him. And with Coach Dillingham, before he took the job and after he took the job, of course, he kept recruiting me. Like I said, that's why I appreciate them, because they've been a school that's been solid since day one.
We know now in the world of college sports, NIL is a big factor in decision-making of where you want to go to school. How much was NIL a factor here with Oregon?
Really, with NIL, I said that's not a huge piece for me at all. Like I said, NIL, everybody wants to take the biggest school that's offering them much money. But as me, I just want to be a young kid that enjoys football and really just be the better myself and give back. And, of course, if NIL comes with how I play, it comes how I play. But that's not a big piece of my recruitment.
Dante, the big story this week in the world of college football was USC and UCLA set to leave the Pac-12 to go to the Big Ten. There's still so much uncertainty with the remainder of that conference. What was your reaction to that when you heard the USC and UCLA were leaving and there's so many questions surrounding what's left in the Pac-12?
I was actually at the Elite 11 when I found out that USC and UCLA were joining, and I talked to a guy such as Malachi Nelson and talked to him about how everything works with them, because I thought a lot of the Big Ten was Midwest schools, and a lot of the West Coast teams were going to start to join it. But with that being a part of it, like I said, Big Ten is a great conference. If Oregon joins, if Oregon stays there, like I said, it's going to be a competition anywhere.
When you look at this, too, the timing of it, you were the last 5-star quarterback off the board. You've now committed to Oregon. You can really settle in and get ready for your senior year in high school. How much is it now of just looking forward to that final year of high school football for you?
Within my final year, of course, being in high school, it's flown by way fast. Like I said, I remember my first snap at Wayne State my freshman year, and now I'm already going to my senior year. So like I said, it's been a lot of ups and downs. Like I said, I've been to the state championship twice, only won it once this past year. So I know it's a big target on our back. And really, when we got to come back this year, like I said, great young group of guys. We got to build our chemistry and get back to where we want to be at.
You had tweeted a while ago that you got to learn from legends like Joe Burrow, Michael Vick, and Marcus Mariota, all good quarterbacks in their own right. What did they do for you? What did you learn from speaking with them?
Of course, I got great info from all of the like I said, Michael Vick, Joe Burrow, Marcus Mariota. But really, I probably say I appreciate all the words, and they were just saying to be competitive and just, of course, thank God for every opportunity that you get. Especially talking to Joe Burrow, like I said, my mom's from Athens, Ohio, so us being from the same spot, actually not same spot, but like being down there in his neighborhoods, being down there where he's from, he just told me all the things I needed to know and all the things like the traps or the good things you need to start knowing. So I just want to give a big shout out to them and thank you for helping me through my recruiting process.
Dante, I'm going to give you this moment on national television with your family sitting to your right and your left. If you could, maybe go down the line. What did each of them mean to you being there on this momentous day?
Of course, being with my mom, like I said, she has been, of course, a big piece within me. Like I said, she gave birth to me, so of course, got to, of course, thank her for many things. And like I said, it's been a lot of adversity faced through our family. But like I said, it's a big piece of us. Coach Spence, like I said, our head coach. Some days it'd be mean, some days it'd be cool, like I said. But like I said, I appreciate him a lot for what he's done for our program, especially myself. And of course, with Coach Cannon, like I said, it's our AD, so he's the head of everything, and he just tells me about all the great universities that came through the building, what I should know, what I should be saying, and he's a big piece of me. Of course, Horatio, like I said, he's a big piece, a part of me. Like I said, I just met him a couple months ago. Like I said, he's been a big part of the DPS community, and like I said, he's a big part of me that I really appreciate.
Hey, I saw you tweet something recently called a joy jar. Explain to the viewer what that is.
So for the Elite 11, the Joy Jars was about, a girl that